Alright, long has it been since the last update. Today I have something pretty neat in store. So, Neri asked me to do something that the Ferality did. It was basically how he explained it is that they had actors on one instance of a world um, do something and then what they like on a stage and then what they did on that stage would be projected kind of into every other instance so they could a quote unquote exist in every instance at the same time. So I've kind of semi figured out how they did it. So what they had here is this. This is the stage. They would be performing in an instance where they would actually be on that stage, and then in every other instance you would see this flat kind of projection of them basically. And I've kind of figured out how they did it. I'm not sure if that's the way they did it. They could have done something more fancy with like I don't know. I'm guessing that's how they did it, which is basically they streamed the entire interaction, and then but only like the people on stage from a fixed field point of view, and then that stream got fed into a video player on each world, and then that video player would kind of parse with like background with some bullshit. I'll explain it in a bit. They would separate the characters from the feed. Since you can do that, you can just only render, or you can enable like a streaming view and then only render the players, and everything else is green, which is how they probably did it. And I did the same. Well, I think again, all speculation, and I just thought that's how they do it, and I got it working. So here we have a test video, which is being rendered down here. So this is just a simple video that I had on my storage drive here. There. This is just a random video I found on my hard drive. Again, it's a bit quiet. I'm not gonna full screen it either. Again, it's just random video, could be anything. And this is one-to-one what's being displayed here. And there is a camera here, which is pointed at this feed. Yeah, there's just a camera here that's pointed at the video feed. I don't know why it's rendering nothing right now. Doesn't matter. Oops. Fucking stop. All right. So it renders the feed in the actual instance. This would be the stream that they did, if that makes sense. So like again, this would be their stream with the characters and the background either green or whatever color they decide to pick. And then I feed this what the camera sees. Which, again, this is just a video, right? Oops, here. This is just the video as is, unedited, without anything. I mean, obviously it's compressed, but whatever. And the camera is just pointed at it, and then that gets fed into a render texture. And then that render texture is fed into an object here, or a material. And that material actually is a shader that I wrote myself because there I wrote the shader myself because there's no other alternative that I found, and then I just tell it which color to hide. I do some more alpha mapping so it can do shadows properly, and then that's how I did what they did, I guess. Again, it's like, as you can see here, it's just they do have shadows and everything, and here's an actual stream of them. So I just did it how I imagined they would do it, and it turned out okay. I mean, it works. The shadow aligns and everything. It's a video and this is all done in the shader. So I could plop any video in here right now and it would work immediately. And then that's how we would. I don't. Nary was vague about the use case in the world, but I made it, and here it is. So, yeah. I hope it. Oh, I hope you're happy.